Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Out There Omega Edition. Out There is sort of a space survivally resourcey game where you go along and you have to get to the end point and you have to make sure you survive by collecting resources for your hull, for your life support, and for your fuel. It'll become more evident as we play. It's a pretty simple game. It did migrate over from tablets. It has some vestiges of sort of a tablet interface, but mostly they're gone. So in general, it's a decent port. I would, there's a couple of things I'd like, but in general, I think it's, a reasonable port at least. So I think it's time to do a little Let's Play. This will be out in, I think, 3 weeks, I believe. I haven't been given an exact release date, but I think it's about 2 to 3 weeks, probably about 3 weeks. So let's go in and start playing. New game.
22nd century, mankind desperately seeks resources beyond the exhausted planet. So far, we haven't even reached the limits of our solar system. I'm an astronaut aboard the Nomad, passenger on a line that connects Earth to Ganymede, a moon of Jupiter. Until something happened. When I woke from cryonics, I wasn't in orbit around Ganymede. In fact, I wasn't even in the solar system anymore. I was
out there. Omega Edition. Right. Let's just go straight to play. I won't do the tutorial. The tutorial, basically, you start at a place and you're like, oh, I found this thing that allows me to make an interstellar drive, and then you basically have to jump to another place that somehow is signaled to you to go to. I can't remember what the reason is. But anyway, I know how to play the game, so we can go straight into playing. Right, so that's where we've got to go. And this is where we start off. You notice the stars are much closer together here, so we've got options. Currently, if you look at our craft, we've got, a few different things. We've got space folder that allows us to jump, interplanetary reactor. That allows me to get between planet to planet. Yeah, and some other things. We have hydrogen, which is a fuel, so we can use that to boost our fuel. We've oxygen, which improves our oxygen, and we've got iron, which is used for hull. I do love the fact they use the periodic table element names, element symbols. Right, so that's where we start off at. I don't think we need to go there. I think that's where we started off, so nothing to get there. Let's just start jumping. Yellow dwarf or yellow dwarf. Well, we'll take this one here. They're both the same distance away, but this one's maybe, closer to the next two. A comet crashed into my ship. I died. Actually, surprisingly enough, I'm still alive. The comet was soft and filled with water and ice. I gathered some of the water, which means that not only am I alive, but I also have, I also stay alive longer than expected. Okay. And I've collected 15 oxygen. Is that my ship? No, I assume it was like 15 oxygen in the life support, which was full anyway. But then it went down when we jumped, so actually, it was somewhat useful. Anyway, in this system we have a rocky planet where we mine, and we've got a gas giant we can use for fuel. And I'm definitely going to go for the mining. It's land. That'll take us 4 fuel to land. Nothing. There's nothing here, which is, of course, a good thing. But, of course, as soon as I thought nothing, something happened. Let's say some crystalline things grew around the ship. Then I lost consciousness. I remember being asked so many things, and I know that I have something else in my head now. I have to take notes right now. I think it's a new technology. Ooh, what did we get? Wormhole generator. Let's look at this. Thanks to the Omega element, this allows us to break the laws of physics, inverting the mass of a black hole and forming into a Lenzo wormhole. I can use that wormhole to travel to any other wormhole within my telescope reach. It increases the telescope range as well. Okay, so basically, you can jump from a black hole to a black hole, I assume? Within telescope range? That's pretty cool. To build it, however, we need thorium, silicon, gold, and iron. We've got iron, but we'll need 3 other elements, so let's go for a drill and see what we can find. Now, hopefully we can find those elements. No, we got iron, though, which is reasonable. Let's try and combine those stacks, actually. Hafnium and platinum. Okay. I could drill again, but you do get massive diminishing returns, and I find it's never worth really drilling again. Diminishing returns are so bad, like you'd get like 2 or 1 or something of one item. We'll probe it here. I want to get fuel from the gas giant. And actually, before we do that, I think we'll make sure we use a little bit of iron, so we've got some space freed up. That repairs the hull. I do find that fuel is the most important thing to, keep an eye out for. 21 hydrogen and 11 helium. Helium makes the best fuel. Helium is a lot better for you. It's actually much more energy dense for this game, so 1 unit of helium will get you like 3 or 4 units of fuel, whereas hydrogen is like 1 or 2 or something. Let's finish that. And if we dump 11 units of hydrogen in, you'll see It went up, what, like 22 or something? We put 11 units of helium in. Yeah, it went up like 44, so it's like double. Which is very nice. Right, so let's jump. Now, you can't always be guaranteed to get helium out of those gas giants. Often it's just hydrogen. Blue giant, red dwarf. I'm going to go for the blue giant. Cosmic rays, local star, bombarding a powerful magnetic field. No! I learned that the magnetic disturbance had erased entries in my database. We've lost the telescope technology. This is really bad, okay? There's a reason behind this. If we have a look at our ship, you can see that we do not have a telescope listed here, yet we actually have one here, which just means we can't build a telescope. And that's bad. That's really bad. You need the telescope to be able to jump. This means that we cannot change ship, because we will lose the telescope unless the new ship has a telescope. It means that if the telescope's destroyed by some sort of event, we're dead. We can't move. So either we have to learn telescope again through a lucky random encounter, or we're going to be in trouble. Alright, so we can go cracking a rocky planet, or we can go gas giant. I don't mind trying to get a wormhole generator, if we can get some gold, thorium, and what's the other thing? Hafnium? Let's land. Oh, there's otherworldly shining rock. It's a component of an alien spaceship. Maybe I can do something with it. I've learned telescope. I worried for nothing. I'm assuming maybe it gives you the lowest ranked technology or something in that case, whatever. Seemed a bit too convenient, right? We've full up there. I'm just trying to free up some space, by the way, so that once we do some mining, I won't fill it up on oxygen. Because if you land on an oxygen planet, you get all your oxygen back anyway. Thorium, silicon. Is that it? I think that might be it. I think that's... No, we need gold. Close, but we need gold. Let me just double check that. Yeah, we're missing gold. Very close, though. I appreciate this. Let's chuck the fuel in. Take off. Confirm. Planet. Definitely want to be going to the gas giant. I always appreciate getting more fuel. And I do want to free up some space right now. So what I'm going to do is just top up. And then I will put the oxygen in. We're in a good position. We've got 2 slots 3. 16 hydrogen. Not a great haul. Remember, hydrogen is the worst out of the 2 elements you can get for fuel. Well, actually, you can use element 0 or omega or whatever they call it. But that's a special thing. Anyway, jumping again. White dwarf. Black hole. Well, black holes are useless, actually. There's nothing around them. So for now, we're just going to go to the white dwarf and hope that there's something there. Intelligent Ice Cream Man, I don't know you, but I thank you. Wait, what? It was actually a massive ball of ice. I thawed it out and filled my tanks with water and oxygen. So I just got up to 100 oxygen. Cool. Well, there's a rocky planet here. I can always mine this. My problem is, if I do this, I'll be wasting some more fuel. And fuel is a little bit tight right now. I think we could afford to go down and hopefully try and find some gold. Because if we get gold, we've got the wormhole generator. We'll be in there. So we'll use a bit of fuel. No gold. Unfortunate. And we can top ourselves up. Max in silicon. But we have got a lot of iron. Like, a lot of iron. We won't be having problems with iron for a while. Let's take off. Confirm. Fuel is the only concern I have right now. And fuel is, of course, a massive concern all the time for me. Blue giant. I like the blue giant. You tend to get more gas giants around blue giants, I think. Gravitational waves in this area have played havoc on my equipment. I filled around and some of it's working, but the rest is complete about one mess. We've damaged the drill and the space folder, which means we need to repair those. Repair 1 iron. Repair 1 iron. Well, it's a good job we had so much iron then, wasn't it? Right. All of these are gas giants, which means a great opportunity to fill up on fuel. Problem is, if you have a look, yeah, we've got a full cargo hold. I'm probably going to have to dump one of the silicons. I don't want to dump iron, but I will maybe have to dump the 12 iron. There's nothing I can do with it now, like we're full up on hull. So I'm probably going to have to dump stuff. I do think that fuel is a lot more important. Right, so we're going to have to dump that. Grab that, finish. I wish I could put it straight into the reactor, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. Next planet. We have damaged our hull in the process, so let's chuck the 12 in there. And that's freed up another slot. Use our probe. A sudden pressure surge destroyed my probe. It was quite shaken as well, but I had to rebuild. Drilling this deep can be dangerous. Okay. So we can build a probe again. It'll take 1 platinum and 2 iron. That's fine. And manage to get ourselves 13 helium and 17 hydrogen. Excellent. Despite the fact our probe was destroyed, we still managed to get the stuff off it. Yeah, fair enough. I might keep the helium around. I think we're actually going to have spare, so yeah, there we go, spare. It's energy dense. I'd like to be able to keep that and use the hydrogen, but just because, you know, the helium is more compact, it's easier to store. Alright, let's set a probe down. Oh, wow. That is, I think, what we term the mother load. Now, the question is, what do I do with this last 12? I think what we're going to have to do is leave it. I don't want to get rid of, you know, any of the helium, platinum, hafnium, thorium, because I need those for, you know, cool stuff. Maybe I could get rid of, like, the platinum, but at the end of the day, I don't think so. I'd probably kick myself if I end up wanting platinum. I could get rid of one of the irons. I have 2 stacks of iron. Problem is, iron you need for repairing your hull. I've got a lot of fuel right now. I think we're good. So let us chuck something directly into the reactor. And be on our way. Red dwarf. We're wanting a habitable planet, preferably. So let's go to this red dwarf. The ship experienced a power surge during the last jump. It knocked the space folder out of order. Oh god. No breathable planets, which is worrying. A lot of our equipment is getting damaged recently. We'll chuck this into the fuel. I've got 1 left. Yeah, we're having problems at the moment with oxygen. We definitely need oxygen. These aren't oxygen rich. We could go to the gas giant for more fuel, but it would still cost us oxygen. I'm going to keep jumping. I want to be able to find oxygen. Red giant, black hole. Red giant it is. Okay. My electromagnetic sensors have gone crazy. I got a message from an object close to the star. Well, sort of. Characters and words are beyond my recognition. I can't understand a thing. But when I approached the star, I realized a full-scale tragedy. The station lost its orbit, and it's about to fall into the burning star, and it will take a few days for the sun to completely devour it. I see no way out. What should I do? Put the station into a new orbit, abandon it, or push the station towards the star. I'm going to put it into a new orbit. I'm hoping that maybe we can get oxygen from it or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll do something. I hooked the station to my ship. I almost burned out my reactors firing the star's gravity field, but managing to change the station's orbit successfully. Oh no, the station is dead silent. I'm cursed till the civilian... blah, 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 blah. When there, I can't even speak. I'm cursing all civilizations and universe when my board computer... My board computer? That's what confused me. When my board computer, it should be on-board computer, finally lights up. Oh, a gift. We got a shield generator and we lost 20 fuel. Shield generators are amazing! Oh my god, I want a shield generator. And we can build it. We have the stuff. Oh my god. Right. Shield generator is one of the most amazing techs. Envelops the ship in a magnetic field, protecting the hull from atmospheric friction suffered during planetary landings. We don't lose as much hull damage when we go for atmospheres. It's good. It's good. So I think what we do is we build it. I think I might, you know, organise this a little bit better. It's currently a bit of a mess in here. So let's put the thorium there and put it at the back. Shield generator. It's amazing we can build it right now. Craft. Bam. Brilliant. That's going to save us a lot of hull. So we're still stuck on oxygen. I might get more fuel while we're here. Since everything is a bit damaged, we'll repair with that. Oxygen we've got to be worried about. Now we'll top our fuel up, just in case we get too much. So that's probe. And unfortunately what we've got is a lot of hydrogen. 10 hydrogen isn't the equivalent of 7. I want to keep these, so I'm going to pass on that 10. Let's start jumping again. I need to find some sort of oxygen. There's a thumping noise coming from somewhere. I searched for the source of the noise for, I don't know, but then a couple of hours and I realized it was my heartbeat. In the silence, it sounded like thunder. Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. No, I'm not landing. I can't afford the oxygen. No. Dump the fuel into the reactor. I'll keep jumping on. Red Dwarf. Yet again, I miscalculated my velocity and came too close, way too close to a star. No major damage, but the sudden acceleration knocked me out. On the way down, my head hit something important. Nice. And I broke the shield generator. Oh, there's an abandoned ship there. Do we have a... Okay. What would it cost to repair you? All my platinum. I should have probably looked at the abandoned ship before we did that. Right, so... Again, we are running out of oxygen. I don't think I can go to any of these planets. I will have a look at the abandoned ship, though. Okay, so that part of the ship is damaged. Right, so it's got a shield generator. I believe that is the space jumpy thing. That's the interplanetary reactor. That's the drill. I need to put in a... probe. The problem without the probe is that the probe takes platinum to make, and I don't have any platinum. However, this place has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and we only have 13 slots, so it has an extra 3 slots, which is really good. We would need platinum to start mining fuel again. Honestly, I probably shouldn't do it, but I like the idea of getting a new ship. So I'm going to transfer all. And see what we can break down. There we go, dismantle that for platinum. Repair this. Repair this. Repair this, and repair this. Dismantle that for platinum. Dismantle for iron. Dismantle for iron. Confirm. Done. Take over ship. Look at our lovely ship. It's beautiful. Okay, so we actually have full oxygen. I didn't know it would give you full oxygen. That's really awesome. Okay. So, what we're missing at the moment is... Do we have a telescope? I don't think we have a telescope. We need one of those, so let's put a telescope in. And then we also need a... hydrogen probe. I think that's all we need. So we're going to keep jumping. Now, basically we've got full oxygen, full hull, and full fuel. I'm pretty sure that we're in a decent position to actually start taking advantage of these planets here. So we've got, you know, a couple of nice ones. Hopefully gold in there. If there's gold, we can make a wormhole drive. There'll be, you know, more fuel here. And we don't desperately need to keep jumping for the oxygen. I think that was an absolutely brilliant choice, and I love the fact we made it. Yes. Anyway, we'll end the episode here. I think this is probably a really good point to, you know, cut the episode. Next time, hopefully, we'll be able to get some stuff from these planets and continue on. Maybe we can get a wormhole drive. We can just find a little bit of gold. But until next time, I've been EnterElysium. If you liked this episode and particularly like the new series or the new game, remember to like. That really helps, you know, boost the channel, boost the series, boost the game, and it makes me know that, you know, you really do want me to cover this more. And, you know, if you're not subscribed and you want to see more, of course, then consider subscribing. But until next time, and until we fly over our newly found ship, which looks like some sort of fish. Yeah, definitely reminds me of fish. Stay shiny.